What the? Alright, I can do this. A strong enough blast of magic should do the trick. I'll just focus the combined energy of all 3 artifacts of ease and charge them to the point of breaking. Then unleash! Ah, okay, so you actually powered it up, huh? You were the one that powered it up. You goddamn. You made a huge mistake there, Hugo. What the? Whoa! It attacks back. Ugh. Oh shit. And he's dead. Hugo, you damn fool. Just because the people around you acknowledge your ability doesn't mean that they truly understand, blah blah blah. You're acting like a puppy dog performing to impress your master, but fact have no needs for masters. They seek only power. And with enough power you can surpass your brother. I need more power. Goddamn, is Hugo Virgil? Oh shit. Hey, isn't that Epona? Ugh. Well, look who's awake. Not you again. You sure are a handful, you know that? Did you really think you could use brute force to overpower the Devil's Gaze? I'm pretty reckless, but even I wouldn't get anywhere near that thing if I didn't have to. Wait, were you looking after me? Huh, you sound surprised. You owe me a rematch, remember? And I want you to be in tip-top shape for it. Besides, I have to be a real sicko to kill somebody while he's unconscious. Well, Epona, you definitely sound like someone that would do that. I might be wrong, though. Well, especially from what I've seen from you when I played as Yunica. Gah! Easy now. After what you've been through, I wouldn't suggest trying any sudden moves. Just take it nice and slow. I don't need your pity. And I'm not unconscious anymore. So let's just get this over with. You're one obnoxious little prick, you know that? Lucky for you, I'm also not enough of a sicko to attack someone who's too weak to do anything but mouth off. Now, if Zava were here, she'd totally slit your throat and laugh while you bleed out. She's a real bad egg that way. Besides, Delos ordered us to withdraw from Radu's annex, so technically I'm not even supposed to be here. Which means I'm sure as hell not going to do anything that would draw attention to myself. Huh. Have it your way then. This is awkward. This is definitely awkward. Epona is awkward. So, why were you really looking after me? I don't know. I don't know. Is that the best you can come up with? What does it matter? I just felt like it. That's all. So you really are the Clawman's brother, huh? Why do you have it in for him so bad? Don't you two get along? Does it look like we get along? As far as I'm concerned, I have no brother. All I've got is a target, a traitor I've set out to exterminate. Damn. Yeah, I get that. But he's still your brother. If you've gotta kill him, then you've gotta kill him. But you're still bound by blood, you know? and nothing can ever take that away. Sorry, not trying to open up old wounds or anything. We just come from different worlds, I guess. You Ease people probably all think that way. Setting a bad example for Ease, making them making it easy, guilt-free to take them down, huh? He has always been completely self-absorbed. Huh? Oh shit. The fact line is generally named first among those of the 6 priests. We're the arbiters in all matter of spirit. As the elder brother, Toal was expected to succeed our name, but he elected to become a holy knight instead. It came across as if he were scoffing in the face of his lineage, as if the position were beneath him. Beneath him? Huh. Simply put, he just didn't care. He wanted to follow his own path. So he did. Protocol and tradition be damned. He didn't even bat an eye when he was disinherited. It honestly didn't seem to bother him at all, really. Damn, no money? No money, no fame? And that's how the position of successor fell to me, the second son. They call me a magic prodigy now, but back then I was just an ordinary kid. I was constantly being compared to him, as if I were living in his shadow. In its own way, it was nothing short of excruciating. Yes, excruciating. But I did as father asks of me, and tried as hard as I could to live up to everyone's lofty expectations. My training was intense and all-consuming. I lost every friend I had, but eventually I was deemed worthy of my title. Finally, I thought. Finally, everyone will acknowledge my abilities. I'll no longer just be regarded as Toal Fact's little brother. But then your goddamn demons attacked, and we all had to ride Solomon's Shrine up into the sky to escape. And of course, Toal just had to stay behind with Commander Tovah to buy time for the rest of us. Oh, how they praised him for his gallant sacrifice. And then, despite all my hard work, I was just Toal Fact's little brother again. Brother to one of the greatest heroes of Ease. That still seems to be all I'm known for. I fought so hard to crawl out from that shadow, only to be pulled right back in. Hugo, you sound more like a bitch right now, to be honest. I know I'm basically just lashing out at him. It's totally illogical for me to be as angry as I am, even after what he's done. But that doesn't change the fact that I really truly want him dead. His betrayal just makes that attitude a lot easier to justify. He shamed our family enough just by forfeiting his right of succession, so he could become a knight. But there's still honor in knighthood. He took an oath to protect Ease and the goddesses, after all. Then he trembled that oath into the ground. And for me, that's the final straw. He's beyond redemption. You were kind of rambling there, so I'm not sure I really understood all of what you were saying. But the long and the short of it is, you still love him, right? Were you even listening to me? How could you possibly have gotten that from any part of what I just told you? Well, you want what he's got. You want what he's got. You're trying to be just like him, right? No? No? You dumbass, no? He doesn't want to be like him. Or I guess it's better to say you want to be respected and looked up to by your father and everybody else the way he is. Not really, no. And you're frustrated that you can't seem to be you can't seem to measure up. That sounds about right. I got a big brother of my own too, so I totally get where you're coming from. You kind of want to be nice to him, but then you also kind of want to wring his neck sometimes. Wait, don't tell me Keshgal is your brother. And your parents are always saying things like, why can't you be more like your brother? And it's frustrating as hell. Because you love him, but he's just such a pain in the ass, you know? You don't get it at all. Huh? I said you don't get it at all. You've got one hell of an imagination, you know that? Why would I ever have the slightest inclination to be anything at all like him? That's patently absurd. I don't know. I've been told I'm pretty good at reading people. Yeah, not this guy. But hey, if you say I'm off the mark, I won't push the matter any further. I'll just leave it right where it lies. It's the least I can do to thank you for opening up to me. Huh. This is kinda nice, you know? I thought I had you pegged as the uptight, self-important asshole. And I pretty much hated your guts. But now, I don't know. I guess you're really not so bad after all. You're like an extra smug version of me. Is that supposed to be a compliment? This whole ordeal has me completely worn out. Didn't you say you were ordered to abandon this place? If so, I think it might be best for you to follow those orders now. Alright, I can do that. Just so you know, though, it's not possible for regular people like you to get through that door, no matter how hard you try. But that goddess lady is definitely in there, and she's safe, so don't worry, okay? I'll catch you later. You're not gonna teleport? Alright. Epona, was it? May I ask you one last question before you go? Oh, he has interest. Sure, but I can't guarantee I'll be able to answer. Technically, I've already asked this, but I feel compelled to ask again. Simply put, I'm your enemy. Why are you going to all this trouble on my behalf? Sorry, but my answer hasn't changed. I honestly have no idea. I guess I just wanted to give it a shot, you know? Come to think of it, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What the hell is wrong with me? Huh. You're an oddball. Weren't you supposed to be good at reading people? Oh, shut up. You men always latch onto such trivial details. That's not trivial if you're good at reading people. I've said my piece, so I'm out of here. Besides, if I'm late getting back, I'll never hear the end. I'll never hear the end of it from Zava. All right, I'll let you go. But thank you, Epona. Oh shit. You're welcome, Hugo. Oh shit. But just so you know, next time I see you, I'm going to have your head on a silver platter. So you'd better keep it nice and clean for me, you hear? Don't worry, I have no intention of holding back myself. It promises to be one. It promises to be one hell of a fight. It? Oh shit! She's waving her hand. Nice animation. God damn. God damn. Nice touch. Terminator. Now then, what to do next? I can't rescue Lady Fina without opening that door. But according to Epona, regular people like me are incapable of getting through it. That basically confirms that it's been enchanted with some sort of powerful curse. And sadly, curses lie firmly outside of my area of expertise. As much as it pains me to seek counsel with the search party, I may need Sadina's advisement on this. So they want us to actually go back and talk to Sadina. Hugo spoke into the Lila shell. Iola's voice echoed back in response. Ah, Hugo, is that you? I hope you haven't been waiting too long. The knights were ambushed on their way to Radu's annex. It may be a while yet before they get there. I see. Well, I'm already here. But I seem to have run into a bit of a roadblock. Hugo briefly detailed his encounter with the cursed door and asked Iolia if Sadina might be available to help. Sure. I'll contact her right away and ask her to meet you there. Okay, so we'll be waiting for Sadina here. Oh, that was fast. Oh boy. You weren't kidding. This thing got one hell of a curse on it. Just looking at it makes me feel tight in the chest. If it helps, that woman said regular people would never get through. Her choice of words there seemed deliberate. Do you have any idea what she might have meant? I think so. I have a theory anyway. Best as I can tell, it'll only open for a demon, or someone harboring demon-grade malice, at the very least. It's honestly kind of ingenious. I mean, what better way to keep out do-gooders than by locking a door with pure hatred? Damn, Hugo isn't evil? I thought he was evil. He definitely look and sound evil. So you pretty much have to be evil if you want to get in. So I can get in. Have a nice day. Have a nice day is a well-known asshole, by the way, viewers. Only asshole to the people that I know, though. Only asshole to the people that I know. In other words, a door designed solely for people like him. Oh shit. Can he get inside? Can we ask for his help? Toal, I mean. It really is quite a curse, and it's not just the door either. The whole room is affected by it. It's like there's an impossibly strong barrier all around it that no amount of brute force could possibly penetrate. Yeah, we've seen that for sure. Uh-oh, don't tell me you tried already. Yes, and one could say that it went poorly. So is there nothing at all we can do? Lady Fina's trapped in there after all. Yeah, we can't just leave her. Isn't there any way to fool it or something? If we could get our hands on one of the enemy's magic items, we might have a shot. What do you mean? Something with an equivalent curse on it. Particularly if it's something wearable. Assuming it doesn't kill whatever poor sap tries it on, that might just do the trick. Wow. I don't like the sound of that at all. I think you might be assuming too much there. No one would be able to survive a curse that strong. Not under normal circumstances, no. But our only other option is to capture one of the enemies alive, so it still seemed worth mentioning. Yeah, I think that's even less likely. I mean, we can capture an enemy on the lower levels that are easy to capture. Alright then. I'll head back into the tower and see if I can find any magic items that might serve our purpose. In the meantime, I'd like for the two of you to keep this area secure. The knights should be arriving here any time now. Hugo? Sounds like a plan to me. In fact, it sounds almost too good to be true. What do you mean? You're actually communicating and coordinating with others. It's like some kind of miracle. Isn't your usual MO to do everything by yourself? What happened? Nothing in particular. I just know my own limitations. And this is not a field of magic I'm familiar with. Thus, I defer to the experts. Alright, I guess I can buy that. We'll be right here. Let us know if you find anything that might work. Be careful, Hugo. What's that ring you've got? May I see it? Hugo showed the evil ring to Sedina. Well, it's definitely demonic in nature, but it's been drained of all its power. If you look closely at it, though, its design seemed to match the one on this door. Oh yeah, it does. Maybe it's connected in some way. If we could somehow bring this ring back up to its full potential, it might just be exactly what we're looking for. The question is now, do we restore its power? How do we restore its power? Doesn't the face on this door look kind of familiar? Yes, it does. It looks a lot like those undead creatures in the sand. Oh yeah, that's totally it. Actually, what is it? Well, while we were headed here, I swear we saw some demons that looked exactly like this. Not just a little, but exactly. They had big, strong bodies and were just really nasty looking. I only saw them in passing, since we were in a hurry to get here, but I definitely saw them. That doesn't sound at all familiar. Freshly spawned demons, perhaps. This is the way the game tells you that new enemies might have spawned. I wonder if those creatures are still roaming around. As I recall, they weren't far from the tower exit that lead us here. And yeah, that's the game's hint, by the way, viewers. We need to recharge this key with the demonic energy somehow. And there is a way for us. There is a way for us. But before we actually do that, let's go head back to the headquarters. Let's go talk to the people there. So only demons can get through the door then. Even the blue necklace couldn't help with a curse like that. Oh, why not? Well, it's only powerful enough to neutralize the effect of demonic energy on whoever wears it. In other words, it doesn't lift curses, it just blocks their effects. If only we had my grandfather's blue amulet, that would do the job for sure. Priest Gimma's holy artifact? Yes, that would definitely do it. If he'd loaned it to the search party, we could get in the room easily, I'm sure. But with things in the shrine as they were, It's no surprise he needed to keep it with him. Yeah, the blue amulet was crucial in fending off the winged demons during the initial attack on Ace. I'm sure it's as crucial. It's just as crucial now. Well, we'll find another way. I'll try asking the other sorcerers if they have any ideas on how to get through that door. Good luck. Dino. In the section everyone's been searching, on the 14th floor, west of the goddess statue. Did you notice the pattern on the ground? I believe there may be something to find there. Yeah, that's something that we already did get, by the way, viewers. So don't worry about it. Poor Lady Fina. Are we to free her from her prison? If you can think of anything that might help us get to her, please use Lila Shell to let me know at once. We could use all the help we can get. Sedina contacted me a short while ago. She spoke of a door that would only open for one of demonic nature. I wonder if there's some way to make that door mistake one of us for a demon. Mistakes one of us as a demon? Let's head back to Redu's Annex. Does Iola have anything new to say? Iola here. Is something wrong, Hugo? Hugo described the evil ring to Iola. A cursed ring with no power, huh? I'm afraid curses aren't really my specialty either. You should consult with Sedina. She might know a little more. Sorry to be so unhelpful. Huh. No new info, huh? Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. The way to actually win against these is by actually fighting these. Oh, it's gonna be hard to beat them. Oh shit. It's gonna be hard to beat them. Yeah, I need to kill these guys, by the way, viewers, and they are really hard to beat. He got me? I need to increase his defense a little bit. It still doesn't affect him. Damn, he got me. Yeah, we finally got one. We finally got one. And there are two of them remaining, so as you can see, it's actually gonna take a while. I'm not to mention that I might actually fail killing all of them in this, in this section because I actually got hit. So what I want to do here, here now, viewers, is actually I want to try to get rid of them. There are, as I said, there are total 3 of them that I actually need to kill for me to restore, the evil ring's power. And since it's gonna take a while and there's nothing really interesting to show, I'm gonna edit out me taking them out, and once I'm finished, we'll definitely continue on to solve the mystery of the Devil's Gaze. So I will see you then. Okay, so we managed to kill all 3 of them, and for doing so, we will power up the evil ring. The evil ring's power has been restored. Alright. One important thing, viewers, that you shouldn't do. I'm gonna show you that something that you should not do. Do not. I repeat, you do not equip the ring. Otherwise, you die. But how the hell are we going to be able to equip it while... Because, yeah, we need to equip it regardless to go through that door. But how are we going to do that? Hugo, what's your status? Hugo explained that he had restored the evil ring's power. So you now have a cursed ring in your possession, fully powered. Wait, didn't you have an artifact that could weaken the effects of harmful magic? Well, she definitely gave out the answer. So yeah, viewers, for us to be able to equip the ring, we have to nullify it effects on us, and the blue necklace will do the job. So if we actually equip it, we're not gonna equip it right now though. We'll test that once we actually talk to everyone. And she's not the only one that's gonna hint it for you like that, but she's gonna be blatantly, telling you that, hey, don't you have something that actually nullify harmful effects and whatnot? Yeah, nothing new with these guys, so... let's go talk to the waifus. Yeah, Tada. It's hard to believe Lady Fina is in there. I really wish there were something I could do to get her out. Looks like the ring is back to at full power now. But I must say, that's a lot more power than I was expecting. I imagined it would drive any ordinary person insane to wear it, at best. The ring will probably drive anyone who wears it completely mad. We have to find some way to a way of counteracting the curse. What if I wear the ring in front of them? Is this is it gonna? Are we going to have some secret dialogue? Well, he is dead. Let's just continue staring at the door. Yeah, but viewers, the way to do it is pretty much, you know, equipping the blue necklace with the ring. And yeah, we're alive. We're not dead. Well, that's the important thing. We're not dead. I think Sedina is going to be the one that actually notice that I'm wearing the ring. Are you actually wearing that ring? How in the name of the goddesses are you able to walk around with that thing on? How are you not dead? Ah, so we're using an artifact of House Gemma that should definitely be able to counteract the effects of the curse. Nice thinking, Hugo. Damn, I'm impressed. I impressed my waifu. That should definitely be able to counteract the effects of the curse. They had to go, why not go ahead and give it a try? Alright. You did it, Hugo! Thanks to you, we might actually have a shot at saving Lady Fina. Alright. Let's try it out, viewers. Can we do it? Or, otherwise we'll be dead. Oh shit. Oh hey! It worked! Go ahead and get Lady Fina out. As the door opened, the evil ring's power completely drained away. It worked! Nicely done, Hugo. Thanks, but I couldn't have done it without your expertise. Now come on. Let's get inside. Yeah. What the? Lady Fina! Hugo! Sedina! Miuska! Oh, she knows all of them? Huh? She knows all of them? A barrier? Damn. Lady Fina, are you injured? I'm alright. There's no need to worry. It's quite strong, but it's not harmful in any way. It seems designed solely to keep me in one place. Well, thank goodness for small favors, I suppose. Yeah. In any event, I can't believe you actually made it all the way here. I don't know how I could ever properly thank you. Please, direct your gratitude toward Hugo. His efforts are what made this meeting possible. Oh, blush. Is that so? Then, from the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks, Hugo Fact. You've gone through so much on my account, even fighting your own brother. Words cannot express my Did she say regret or gratitude? Or regard? I didn't read that correctly. You had nothing to do with it. With that. The fight was instigated by me, after all. And I only lost because I was the weaker man. Nothing more, nothing less. Hugo. While imprisoned in this room, I had a brief opportunity to speak with him. And I assure you, Despite his action and his appearance, he's still the man he's always been. I'm absolutely certain of it. Huh? In fact... Damn. He seems to be worried about you. He didn't say as much, but I could see it clearly in his eyes. So please, won't you give... Just stop! This is a family issue. It doesn't involve you, and I thank you to keep your nose out of our business. Whoa, Hugo! Hugo! Now hold on. You can't talk to Lady Fina that way. No, he's right. It's not in my place to lecture him. I'm sorry, Hugo. I didn't mean to upset you. That's quite alright. Thank you. Lady Fina! I know who that is. Yep. Lady Fina! Thank goodness you're safe. I've... Yunica, and the rest of you too. It's so good to see you. Sure took you guys long enough to get here, though. Our apologies. We met with fierce resistance. I hope you haven't been kept waiting long, Lady Fina. So, now it's just a matter of breaking through this barrier. Right, but that's a lot easier said than done. There's some pretty intense magic at work here. Fortunately, it's an enchantment rather than a curse. Huh. So I'm pretty confident we'll be able to dispel it, given enough time. Excellent. We'll stand guard then, to ensure your safety until the task is complete. Hopefully we can secure Lady Fina's freedom with minimal delay. No, that won't be necessary. What does that mean? Pardon? Lady Fina. We never intended for any of you to get involved in this matter. Ria and I were fully prepared to resolve it on our own. But you're here now. And as I am presently indisposed, I see little choice but to seek your assistance. It pains me to speak of this, but will you hear me out? Of course. Whatever you wish, milady. Yeah, there's still a lot we don't know about what's going on down here. I think I speak for all of us when I say that any information you can provide would be more than welcome. Thank you. Well, here goes, viewers. Here goes the bullshit. As you know, for the last several years, Ys has been perpetually invaded and ransacked by demons. What you may not know, however, is the reason behind these attacks. Believe it or not, the Black Pearl and the Clarion Metal are to blame. What? You can't be serious. So those Outlanders aren't the ones responsible for this mess? Well, they are involved now, certainly. They've exercised full control over the demons, after all. But they're not responsible for the demons themselves, no. The dubious honor goes to the Black Pearl, which inadvertently awakened what we call the demonic essence. The demonic essence? It's hard to put into words. Think of it as a malice, as a malicious will, the very essence of the demonism itself. Basically, the dark side of magic. The dark side? Best side? Did I make that joke before? I think. And just as the Black Pearl spreads magical abilities far and wide, so too does it spreads this malevolent energy. As it spreads, it distorts the earth, twisting and reshaping it until it takes on demonic form and comes to life. And the claria in the ground serves to amplify this effect, exactly as it does with magic. Essentially, as long as there exists veins of claria in the earth, the distortions will grow worse and worse. Will grow worse, and more demons will spawn. That's why we, along with the 6 priests, sealed it all way in chambers, cut off from the Black Pearl's influence. But now the demonic essence is at strongest here, on the surface. And this tower's existence clearly illustrates the Darklings have somehow learned to harness it for their own gain. And our goal is to seal it away, back into the Black Pearl from whence it came for all eternity. Words fail me. I can see why you kept quiet about this for so long. We could very well be looking into a complete paradigm shift for all of Ease. Our entire way of life is at stake. That's correct. The sorcerer Dallas intends to obtain the Black Pearl and stimulate the demonic essence within, granting it physical form. Since Rhea has it now, we can be assured our enemy's attention is focused squarely on her. But if she should be captured, well, suffice it to say, we mustn't allow that to happen. Please, find Rhea, and help keep the Black Pearl out of enemy hands. We knights shall guard her with our lives. You can count on us. I still have one question, though, if I may. Certainly. The Black Pearl and the Claria have sustained our people for quite some time, so I do understand why the two of you came here in secret. To some extent, anyway. It doesn't make sense why they came here in secret, really. But why were even the 6 priests kept unaware of your intentions? That's probably something new. I don't think he asked this in Unica's Unica's storyline. Ah, they are your trusted retainers, no? And they are just as concerned with preventing public unrest as you. So I'm certain they'd have kept your secret. Yet you obviously came here without consulting a single one of them. So either you're still hiding something from us, or you're just flat out lying. Damn. Bastard! Do you still doubt the goddesses, even after everything you've just heard? Even Unica's not liking it. Hugo. Here we go again. No. Hugo's right. There's more to tell, but at present, it's little more than a theory on our part. Until I can be certain of its accuracy, I'd prefer not to speak of it. I hope you understand. Alright. I won't push the matter, and I apologize if my asking caused you any undue discomfort. But just to confirm, once you've reached a conclusion as to the accuracy of your theory, you will be more forthcoming about it, won't you? You have my word. Lady Fina. Alright. Is everyone ready? We have a new mission, and it's our top priority. Should the Black Pearl fall into enemies' hands, the demonic essence will be unleashed, and all will be lost. We must find Lady Rhea as quickly as we can, and become her shield. Yes, sir!